Hey guys, I'm gonna put this in the comment section under the photo, but look, this is why I was so hesitant on posting anything like this. I don't, number one, I don't want anyone sitting here thinking the absolute worst or under some sort of, I don't know, I'm trying to come up with the words. I was very nervous about posting that photo. It is not easy to show that. I go through my battles where I'm like, I'm very honest, I'm upfront, and I tell everybody, really everything. But sometimes I go, you gotta protect yourself, and you gotta make sure that, your well-being is being taken care of. But as someone pointed out, and I think it is a good thing to point out, there are people who could potentially be going through this. And again, I'm stressing this. This is for people, this type of surgery is for people who are like burn victims or have had breast cancer and things like that. This is a very tried and true surgery. But it to show this, it's not easy. It really isn't easy. If you go back, you can see all the comments, you can see the confusion. And so I kind of have goosebumps, and I'm kind of like shaking a little bit because I show so much of me, and I've started to get to a point where I'm like, maybe you need to pull back a little bit and not expose so very much of yourself. But this is important. This is important to talk about. No, it doesn't hurt. It's nothing like that. It really isn't anything like that. I promise you, it's nothing like that. The initial surgery, obviously, yes, it hurt. As I had told someone in a comment, I have a pretty long scar in my back. Everything is reconnecting. Everything is, doing its job. It's just that is a patch of skin that it has to stay that way for the time being until I get to a point where I'm done. And then he just cuts that top layer of skin and then stitches it up. The top layer of skin that you see, the circle that is around it, that was all stitched up. So I don't want anyone to think that that's like a flap of skin, just out there. It's nothing like that. Everything was stitched up. Everything healed really great. It's nothing like what I think people are thinking it is or anything like that. And again, as I had mentioned, for a little while, it's not aesthetically pleasing. It's not something that you would just expect someone to whip out their boobs and to just have, that patch of skin. And as you saw, right on the side where my nipple is, it's kind of like, there's a lot of skin right there, and it's wrinkled. So once he's, gets that patch of skin off, just the top layer. He just needs to take the top layer. He doesn't need to take the muscle or anything. Just the top layer of the skin, stitch it up. It'll move the nipple over, and it'll kind of tighten things up a little bit. But we don't want to tighten anything up right now because I'm in the process of trying to fill to get to where I can just be done. The size and everything, it's not a bad size. It's not like that. They look good. It's just that damn patch of skin. And again, as I said, it's not aesthetically pleasing. I don't like the patch of skin. I don't want the patch of skin there. It's not easy to put yourself out there and to just show all this, but it's not painful at all. I'm trying to think of other comments that people are asking. It's painful is like the most common one. It's not. It's nothing like that. Not even close to anything like that. Again, the initial surgery was like that, but tomorrow I'll be 7 weeks post-op. So I've obviously had time to heal. I've obviously had time to go through all the pains and the aches and all of that. I get stinging sensation in my back sometimes, but again, that's everything reconnecting. So it's, that's all it is. Every so often I'll get that here. That's a very common thing. Everybody, I shouldn't say everyone, I don't want to speak for everyone, but it's a common thing when people have any type of surgery, is that just your nerves start to reconnect, and that's just, basically what it is. I'm very, very, very nervous that I posted this, but I've been posting a lot of it on my OF, and I knew eventually that photo was going to get leaked, or not that one, but other photos like it were going to get leaked, and I figured, you know what, may as well get ahead of I may as well get ahead of it, show it, and kind of just show the healing process. But again, this is temporary. That is not how it's going to stay. And this is not, again, I cannot preach this enough. This is not a, you butchered yourself and this is how you look. It's nothing like that. People are all about looks, and when you see someone who looks different than what you're known to see them as, there's that preconceived notion and judgment. So I just, while I'm nervous, I think it's important to show this part. But yeah, any questions, feel free to ask. I mean, I am an open book, clearly, as we can tell. So yeah, all right, bye.